Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. It's time, yet again, to delve into the world of Pokemon. Let's let the intro play.
Welcome, everybody,
We're back at long last with Pokemon!
to Pokemon Leaf Green version.
Leaf Green!
This will be the third time we have played Gen 1.
Yes,
I
well,
think it's fairly safe to say we're purists now.
though technically this is Gen 3.
This is the Gen 3 remake and actually started the tradition of recreating previous generations in current format.
That's right.
So correct me on the time frame here. How long after was it between Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald that this happened?
Actually, I don't... no more than a year, I presume.
Yeah.
Because it's 2004, so...
That's usually kind of the way it goes, like 6 months to a year,
Yeah.
and then eventually we get a remake, and in this case it was made in the Ruby
The
Sapphire.
various buttons will be explained in the order of their importance. Blah, 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 tutorial.
We don't care.
In this world, which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. Speak to people and check things wherever you go, be
It
it
said
towns,
speak to people.
roads, or caves. Gather information and hints from every source.
This game immediately assumes that you speak at all. That's hilarious.
We are Lestron Silent Type. New paths will open to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges, and solving mysteries. At times, you will be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. Through your adventure, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. That is our biggest objective. Press the A button and let your adventure begin.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's new.
Oh, and it's our buddy Professor Oak.
Hello there. Glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People
And I shit my
affectionately refer
pants.
to me as the Pokemon Professor.
And I shit my pants.
Jesus.
Oh, sorry. I'll stop.
This
grumping.
world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. But first, tell me a little about yourself. Now tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl? I can't see without my contacts.
Exactly. So you decided to go with a girl.
Yeah, let's begin with your name. What is it?
What did you name your character? Did you go with Red?
No, she's not Red. Technically she's Leaf.
Okay.
Her default name is technically Leaf, but I didn't name her the default. So.
What's the default name?
Leaf?
Leaf. Oh, okay. Oh, and then the boy's Fire.
The what?
Because- so she's Leaf, and then the boy is Fire.
I guess so. Or
Leaf and Fire. You named her Rose. Oh, Rosette.
yeah,
Did you name her Rosette?
I did name her Rosette.
My name is Rosette.
There you go. There's some Chrono Crusade.
So your name is Rosette. This is my grandson.
He's a bit of a pain in the ass sometimes.
He's been your rival since you were both babies.
I don't know
What
you.
was his name now? New name, Red.
I thought he was your
Kenny,
I thought he was your
Genki,
nephew. I thought you'd know his name.
You mean your grandson?
I love the... Yeah, I love the memes behind that. It's like, knows all 150 species of Pokemon. Can't remember
Can't
grandson's
remember
name.
his name. And so you name him Butt. Oh my gosh.
Unless you had
Almost.
Butthead, but you know.
Nah, he doesn't. Did you name him Buttlet?
I did.
Okay, you've been watching way too much Game Grumps.
Yeah, because it was at this time I started watching their Wind Waker playthrough, because we just finished it. I've already finished the Wind Waker playthrough. Rosette, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. As a world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits, let's go.
I have a feeling somewhere down the line, one of your rivals is going to be named Spiarf.
Rosette played with the Ness. Okay, it's time to go.
All right, so very very much trying to emulate Gen 1, but since this was the glorious debut of Pokemon in 16-bit, being able to re-experience the journey that started it all in a crisper, more colorful format.
That's right.
And with also some of the additional features that came in later games.
What would you
You're
like?
playing as a girl. That came in Pokemon Crystal. And then also, eventually, I believe a lot of the Ruby Sapphire traits will come into play in this game, don't
That's
they?
right. There's, of course, multiple genders. It's supposed to notice. If you're confused, ask for help. Press the L or R button. I think there's berries in this game, and we do get access to the whole national dex later.
Right, all girls dream of
travel.
traveling.
It says
Says
so
on
on TV.
Oh yes, Professor Oak's next door was looking for you.
Because it's the default mom character.
There's a movie on TV. A girl with her hair in pigtails is walking up a brick road. I better go too. That actually changes if you play male or female. If you play the male, it goes to the original Stand By Me reference. If you play as female, it goes with the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. Oh, and you're changing you're changing a couple of settings here. It's almost like you don't like how things were set up in default.
No.
Oh, and you're changing the frame for it to be more green? No.
I was looking through the frames to see what they got. Doot, doot. You can have the original Game Boy frame if you like.
There we go. All right, so it's time for us to go and meet Professor Oak. And hopefully he's not going to be too leery.
Good old Pallet Town. But first we're going to go see our next
Our
door
only
neighbor.
other neighbor.
Hi, Rosette. My brother
Butler.
We're not gonna be able
This is not going to be able to work for you, Andrea. I think we're going to have to take some rolls from you because you're just going to giggle every time you read that name.
Well, why did you choose that name?
Because I was watching Game Grumps.
I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide.
You take this, dude.
Okay. I study Pokemon.
It's the same thing.
Professor Oak's aide.
Sorry, I forgot.
Professor Oak may not look like much, but he's the authority on Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers hold him in high esteem. What? It's only Rosette? Gramps isn't around. So I get to play Butlet today. Oh, so these are Pokemon. They're Pokeballs. They contain Pokemon.
Well, I guess the professor's not here. I'm just gonna have to go out and set out on my own.
Like,
I mean,
I gotta go
watched my
too.
dad do this like a million times. It's not that hard.
Oh, exactly. I mean, you've stepped in the tall grass before, haven't you?
Hey, wait! I mean, hey, wait! See, I'm trying to do like his Pokemon the Origin voice. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need Pokemon for your protection. I know. Come with me. God, I cannot remember the voice actor for the life of me now. I know, a lot of people
Yeah,
like
we
to-
can't do the default Oak. We already did it twice.
Yeah.
Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting.
But let me think.
Yeah, let me think, you Butlet.
Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Here, Rosette. There are 3 Pokemon here. Ha ha! Oh, I need to do this creepy laugh.
Yes.
In my old age, I have stuff left. Go on and choose.
We're skipping through this mainly. What do I be?
Be patient, Butlet. You have one too.
I will be impatient as long as I want.
I see. Bulbasaur's your choice.
Are you gonna? You're gonna go with Bulbasaur?
Yep, I'm gonna go easy mode.
easy mode, y'all.
Why not?
If
go
people
high
are
mode?
worried that we're not properly giving thought to the plot, we already did it twice already.
Yeah, it's pretty much the exact same.
Yeah, so this is when we do these previous gens, it's gonna be like us having fun with the plot because
Yeah.
we're going through it again.
I tried my best to kind of remember the original team I had when I recorded this way back before all the footage got corrupted, but
Yeah.
I really can't, so
Where are you gonna go with the same team, or are you gonna try a different team?
I'm trying to, change it up from previous playthroughs that we've done, but
I don't think you picked Bulbasaur
yeah.
last time. I think I went with Squirtle and I think you went with Charmander. Or no, you went with Pikachu because you had yellow.
Yeah.
So your default was him.
I'm naming him Salad.
Oh,
again.
jeez, you're grabbing more grump names.
No, that's a SpongeBob reference.
Oh, salad. Okay.
Yeah, Salad, because SpongeBob doesn't know how to say salad. 2 Salads He's Salad the second, because I had a Salad before.
Salad.
But was there a Salad the third?
Next Pokemon game.
All right. I'm gonna hold you to that.
He's taking Charmander.
So yes, he's gonna take your Connor.
Wait,
Rosette, check out my
sorry,
Pokemon.
that's-
Come on, I'll take you on.
All right, you're on.
No, you two do not be fighting in my
Shut up,
lab.
Grandpa.
Send out Charmander.
I'm cooler than you.
Go, Salad the second. Oh, for Pete's sake, so pushy as always. Rosette, you've never had a Pokemon battle before, have you? A Pokemon battle is when trainers pit their Pokemon against each other. I kind of know. My dad told me a lot of this. Anyway, the trainer that makes the other trainers' Pokemon faint by lowering their HP to 0 wins.
But technically, you're not killing them. You're only making them pass out.
Yes, they're only fainting.
Because death can't exist in a Nintendo game.
That's not true.
It's not, but I love that that's like the stereotype that people go with.
Well, Tajiri's reasoning for... Yeah, it's all tutorial. Who cares?
Yeah.
Tajiri's reasoning for it was he didn't want to make the game really unnecessarily violent, and he also didn't want, kids to associate death with losing. So that's
Even though later on in Pokemon games we've had Pokemon die, haven't we?
Yeah, not in battle though.
Yeah. They've done the Final Fantasy route where they had epic endings or something like that. Like they went out swinging.
It's important to get to know your Pokemon thoroughly. This is a list of your one Pokemon. Blah blah blah. Tutorials.
But I mean, here's where you get to hear one of the best improvements was the music, being able to bring the score to a more 16-bit sense, so you can do more with it.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I would dare say mirroring it to sound more like the anime. So at that point, like, people had that recognition. Even though technically the anime took it from the games.
Yeah.
And just put a big score to it. What? Unbelievable! I picked the wrong Pokemon! It's inconceivable!
I got $80. Excellent. If you win, you earn prize money and your Pokemon will grow.
Okay, I'll make my Pokemon nice and strong. Rosette, Gramps, smell you later.
Rosette, raise your young Pokemon good.
So, it does actually make you wonder what happens to that third Pokeball every time we come here. Like,
Yeah.
I hope it's not the dorkly answer, which was like they just get thrown away. That was sad to watch. I'm like, oh, that poor third Pokemon.
Well, let's go say goodbye to Mom and set out on our journey. Bye, Mom.
Bye, Mom. That was really quick. I'm glad you got over that really fast. So here is Route 1.
And we got our first random encounter. It's a Rattata. Oh no.
And I believe the models are based off of what they are in Gen 3, aren't they?
Yeah,
Like they didn't do redesigns.
It's all Gen 3 art. Which in of itself, a lot of the Pokemon, all the sprites have pretty much evolved ever since day one.
Yeah.
I mean, we played a little bit of Green as that one April Fool's video. We saw how ugly a lot of that art was.
Well, Gen 1 is probably the perfect example of like how things got better over time. Because you had red and green, and then blue eventually came along, and yellow made it look even better. And then eventually they decided, okay, well, we've made significant improvements with the GBA. We're going to bring up Gen 1 just so people can have their classic experience, but in the format that they love now. Because if I remember, correct me if I'm wrong, Gen 3 was a resounding success.
I would
People
assume so.
loved the facelift and the up. What's the word I'm looking for? The upsell to a new gen.
Yeah.
And
Or
we
to a
are
new
in
generation of
Viridian City.
Hey, you came from Palatown?
Do I even know what that is?
You know Professor Oak, right? Give this order to him. We got Boke's parcel.
It took me a long day trip to get here. Why do I have to go back?
Yeah, it took you a whole 5 minutes.
Not even 5 minutes.
Seriously, man. The funniest part is like the anime makes Pallet Town out to be so much bigger.
I absolutely forbid you from going through here.
'Cause I'm drunk.
That's right, he's drunk. This is private property.
And yet you can't just walk around.
Grandpa, don't be so mean. I'm so sorry, he hasn't had his coffee yet. Because you can't say that he's drunk.
That's true.
Sorry, I cut you off, Andrea. What?
I said you can't just walk around them. There's a
Nope.
little.
I know,
That's
right?
Walking around stuff is impossible. We've established this.
Apparently so.
This is one of those things where, you guys aren't doing the Final Fantasy playthroughs with me, so I can't use this term often, but, he's protected by plot shields. Basically saying you can't go that direction. And back to the smallest town in the world. Again, the anime makes Palatown out to be so much bigger than this.
Yeah.
It makes me literally wonder, like, okay, I get it, basic town, but you couldn't have filled it out a little bit more?
Oh, Rosette, how is my old Pokemon?
Well, it seems to be growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me? Oh.
My weed!
The custom Pokeball.
Are you gonna be okay there, Gramps?
The weed.
Gramps! I almost forgot! What'd you call me for? You forgot that?
All right. I have a request for you two.
Sorry.
On the desk is my invention, the Pokedex. Automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Rosette and Butlet, take these with you. I don't know what your parents were thinking when they named you. They all had to be different. I suggested Gary. It's a very nice name, but they're like, no, that's way too common.
No, their first suggestion was Shaniqua, and then they went with Butlet.
Shaniqua.
I like using that name wherever I possibly can, because it's so out of nowhere.
That was my dream, but I'm too old. I can't get the job done.
So you must complete the game for me!
So I want you to fulfill my dream. All right, Gramps. That's
Oh,
real.
sorry. Rosette, I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this, because I'm awesome. I'm gonna go get a car and some cheerleaders. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Rosette. Don't bother coming around my place after this. Girls are stupid.
Have you know, Daisy's my best friend, and I'm gonna show you.
What Butlet didn't realize is that Daisy and Rosette had tea parties every day.
Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this'll help you.
Yay, we got a town map.
From Daisy.
And I'm secretly from Cerulean City. Nobody knows about.
Oh, that's true.
What was that?
She's secretly from Cerulean City because one of Misty's sisters was named Daisy.
Oh, okay, all right.
Because they don't establish in the anime canon Gary having a sister.
No, they don't, because he's supposed to be. Oh, they spent so much time in that anime, like posing him as a solo act,
Yep.
and now we don't know what to call canon in the anime anymore.
Well, it's been running for over 20 years, so.
Yeah, it's Pokemon. It has to exist.
Come on, Salad the Second. Let's do it.
Let's run away.
So, in other words, he's Salad Junior.
He is
I'm gonna find a way to do that every single time.
Salad.
Have you met my cousin in the Sun and Moon expansion?
Afraid not.
No. Do they have a new Bulbasaur?
They have a new
No, the
one.
Rattata does.
Oh, the Rattata, yes.
So Joey can keep
'Cause he's
bragging
dark.
how his Rattata's in the top percentile.
Exactly. Oh, look. Somebody got over their booze addiction.
Now I've had my coffee.
And my
Major air
rehab.
quotes.
What's that red box you have? Ah, you're working on your Pokedex. Silly completionist. Then let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokedex automatically updates and blah, 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 blah. Pointless tutorials!
Unfortunately, you can't skip this one.
Nope, you can't.
Never can.
I'd better
I'm
show
gonna fall asleep until you're done with your.
Yes. Wake me
sir?
when it's done.
You're kind of scaring me. I know how to catch Pokemon. I've watched my dad do it like 1,000 times.
Shut up, child! I have to do this! I am scriptly driven! I said scriptly. because it's in the script. Get it?
Old man used Pokeball.
I am old man.
I call hacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Weedle was caught.
There. Now tell me, that was educational, was it not?
Not really.
Not really, no. We already knew this.
Here, take this too.
The Teach TV, so...
The Teachy
Or
TV.
TV. It will teach you about the basics of being a Pokemon trainer. Almost like we're catering to new people who don't know what Pokemon is.
He gave me this TV, but it only has one channel on it. What a waste.
Yeah, right? And it's not even Toonami.
Where's all the violence? I want to get in some violence.
Wild Pidgey up here.
So now it's time for you to actually start catching some Pokemon.
I don't have any Pokeballs.
Oh, I thought he gave you 5.
Oh, maybe he did. I can't remember.
Oak gave you 5.
A critical hit.
Which
Well,
is funny because I don't think he gave Gary 5. He's like, screw you, you have money.
Screw you, you have money.
Screw you. You're the grandson of Professor
You're the
Oak.
grandson, you have money. Here, you poor, unfortunate hobo girl. You get 5 Pokeballs on me.
Guess my dad is God knows where.
I love that whole thing, but as you guys will see, this is where the gens got weird because we actually did get a dad
Yeah.
that shows up in Gen 3.
And Ruby Sapphire, May's
So, but we never had that happen again.
dad. Yeah.
Like the dad they're like, wow, it's great that we actually added a dad. Now we don't have to ever again.
All the dads died in the Great Kanto War.
Everyone wanted a dad so bad. So then let's just add one and then everyone will be satisfied.
I'm kind of surprised the Jedi haven't come here because there's a lot of urgencies in the Force. We have 20 chosen ones there are. Yes.
And what is Alex gonna catch?
I'm gonna catch this Pidgey, yo. Because I used a Spearow in my last playthrough.
Pidgey's better in my opinion, just because
Yeah.
he gets access to a lot more of the nastier flying attacks.
Like-
So that's another big change too, is so new types are added
Yeah, so we got the Steel type and the
Dark type.
Dark type.
And I'm trying to remember, does this game have a post quest? I don't think it does.
Yes, it does.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Pidgey,
'Cause I know that
sighted forests and woods. Okay.
like Gen 3 didn't have it until Emerald, where they added a post quest in Emerald. But I couldn't remember if Leaf Green and Fire Red had done that. Oh no. We're looking at another Grump name, aren't we?
I don't think so.
Did you name it Bird?
I named it Birdo
Birdo.
Oh,
from Mario 2.
Birdo!
Thanks, Master. Now everybody will have questions about my gender. No one will ever think I'm a boy or a girl, even though it says it on my
Smash Bros.
Pokedex entry. That's another thing too.
To Viridian City.
So breeding exists
Yeah, breeding.
in this gen. And so if there's a post quest, does that mean you actually do get access to Johto and Hoenn
No.
Pokemon?
We don't got. Well, yeah, we get access to the Pokemon because we get the national dex and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
the national dex.
which is now ending as it was. It's now just going to be pure podcast format.
Aww. I did like it, but I like even I looked at it and went, they're gonna run out of Pokemon eventually because Nintendo isn't supplying them consistently.
You mean they're actually gonna come to an end someday? A Pokemon?
Pokemon will eventually. I'm thoroughly convinced Pokemon will end at 1,000. Like Game Freak will look at it and go, "We've made 1,000 Pokemon." I think that's enough.
We're out of design ideas, guys.
Exactly.
Hopefully they won't be like, all right, all you fans out there, why don't you start creating Pokemon?
Well, what's funny is like I looked at I'm not knocking the Alola version Pokemon. So like you have the new Sandshrew and the new Vulpix and all that. But I literally looked at that and went, I think you've run out of ideas. All right, so I think that's going to be it for this part. We'll be back next time to go to go through the Viridian Forest.
Through Viridian Forest.